1.
Hello, everyone. This is Must Be Tuesday Music, and we are doing our monthly assist per game show where we talk about the assist modes and different accessibility options in different games. And today we're looking at Beatmania IIDX INFINITAS. And with me is Frozen Flagon, who is usually part of the show, and our special guest Sparkover, who is way better at Infinitus than I am. Hello.
Hi, Tuesday.
Hi.
How you today?
Good. I'm pretty excited. This game is really, really, really hard. So I'm excited to check out the ways of making it easier. And Sparko, do you want to talk about your experience with this game?
Well, I've kind of played the game on and off since 2004, I think was the first year I played it in. I actually picked it up myself for home play, I think late 2005. But I only really started taking it kind of seriously this year, actually, when I went on to the PC version of this here. And I've been making some very good gains in the past few months here. But
Wow.
yeah, it's really, it's kind of a game, it's very difficult to get into, and the difficulty wall can be very difficult. Yes, I'm going to say difficult a lot. But, once you actually apply yourself and start playing a lot, you can definitely see progress if you start to practice a lot more. So, maybe I can show some of the things to make the game a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, you can go either way. So I'm trying to make it so you can see my hands better, but it's hard because things move backwards from how I expect. But I'm gonna. Okay, so what should we start with? Let's start with a song that's pretty hard for me. So, maybe I'll start with a song that's not as hard for me, so I can warm up a little.
Yeah.
And then move to a song that's hard for me so we can see me fail at it and then see ways of making it easier. Maybe that'll be a good way to go.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I should explain my controller. Oh, and if Flagon, if you can keep an eye on the chat and let me know if folks have questions and things.
Absolutely, I have chat open.
Awesome. So let's start with this song Connective by Nikomata Master featuring Spila. And I'm using a QWERTY keyboard, as you can see. You don't have to buy any special keyboards to play this game. You can just use your regular computer keyboard.
So for someone who hasn't seen this game before, would y'all be able to explain what the information on the right side of the screen is?
I'll let Sparko answer that.
Yeah, so for looking at the graphs, so you'll see a blue line, a green line, and sometimes a red line. That is optional to set up. So the green line, the one in the middle, is the PB pace, which you'll also see the my best underneath that saying where you are in comparison to. The blue line is your current pace, and then if you have a red line, it's usually set up to either like a certain score or perhaps one of your rivals. So it just gives you information as far as where you are in the score or where you are in the song and where your score is sitting at.
That's awesome. That's really great for like goal setting and knowing where you are throughout the song in comparison to like different ideas you want to have. That's really cool.
Yeah, and then as said in chat, ignore the score in the top middle of the screen because it doesn't actually mean a whole lot of things. So pretty much there are two different sort of ways to judge how you did in a song. So you can see the judgment window next to the bottom middle of the screen. So your all of your scores, well, pretty much just the greats and will be added up for whatever letter grade you get. And then there's also the judgment. Not the judgment, the bar at the bottom of the screen. So it says 100% right now. It's like mostly blue and then it's red. For the top 20%, you need your bar on this gauge to be in the red or 80% or higher to consider the song passed. So there's a score and then there's a pass or fail. Two different ways to sort of judge on how songs are, because you can get a very high score.
Okay, so I realized that one of my hands was still off screen. Sorry about that. I've got a very precarious setup for my camera right now. And it's a problem. But anyway, so as you can see, I managed to pass the song. I got a lower score than my personal best because I was like listening to commentary. But I didn't miss any notes, which is great. So you can see, like, going down the list, you can see the clear type F combo means a full combo, which means I didn't miss any notes. The DJ level A or C, I believe, is related to like how good your timing was and that kind of thing. Which is the X score under that gives you a number for like, you know, you hit the notes, you got the timings right, all that kind of thing adds up to a number. Different songs have different numbers, maximums, and then your miss count is how many notes you missed. And then your target, you can set what you want your target to be, and I've got mine to my personal best, but you can set it to compare against a rival or other things. You could set it to be, you know, the score you need to get an A on the song, for example, could be your target. And then there's a list of the types of notes, how many greats you got. So flashing great is like perfect great. And then below that is just a regular great. And then good and bad and poor. Yeah, it's a weird system.
I would call it two different things, but...
Yeah, I would call it perfect.
Sorry. So for the flashing greats, that's worth 2 points each for your EX score, and then the regular greats is worth 1 point each. And then the goods, they won't break your combo, but they won't give you any points. And the bads and poors, they will break your combo and also not give you any points. That's just sort of how the scoring gets added up that way.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Good to know.
So I'm trying to adjust my camera, so I apologize that it's going to look weird for a sec. Yeah. I should have probably set this up and tested it ahead of time, but okay. And then combo break is how many times in the song you broke your perfect combo. And then fast and slow is how many notes you hit too early and how many notes you hit too late. So yeah, that's this song basically. And then on the right is all your rivals, and Sparko is one of my rivals, who is always at the top of my list. So yeah, you can be perfect great, or you can just be great. That's exactly right, Dot. Okay, so where are we? Let's go find a real hard song. I should probably explain that even though we're talking about accessibility in this game it is not very accessible in itself. It's actually really hard to get. You have to go to a Japanese website and do a monthly subscription and navigate menus in Japanese in order to figure out how to pay for it. And I think they've changed this, but when I downloaded it, you had to buy a special kind of currency just for that website. Like you couldn't just use your credit card. You had to buy a bunch of points and spend those. And it's actually really hard. But oh, and I should also explain that this game has music videos normally, but I've turned those off. That's one of the accessibility things you can do, is if you have trouble with flashing lights, you can just turn the music videos off, because a lot of them do have a lot of flashiness. So yeah, I tend to keep those music videos off, both because sometimes I stream this and sometimes I have viewers who have trouble with flashing, and because they're actually really distracting.
They're really fun as a viewer, because I like watching the fun pictures, but I can imagine playing must be really hard.
Yeah. I actually have I've done worse at songs because I wanted to see what happened in the video. So maybe I should explain how to do that. So on my setup, I press tab to get into the menu, and then backspace to get into the next part of the menu. And then if I press right, I get to movie on or off, and that's how you do that. So tab to get back out of the menu, and then I'm going to pick this song, which I've never passed before. I've only failed this song. Actually, yeah, let's try this one and see how hard it is for me. Let's see. I'm going to turn my volume up a little more. Oh, heck. Ah! There's so many notes.
You're doing great. You're doing great. I find it really interesting that it feels like the notes are not the biggest part of the screen. Like I'm so used to, you know, rhythm games where everything is in the middle. So that's just an interesting thing to look at. But I think it's very clear in terms of where the notes are, like in the different lanes. So that's really nice. It's like a very simple and clean layout of how the notes are coming at you.
Yeah, some games the challenge is in like the notes could come from any direction, and some games the challenge is that like they I don't know. Some games they're harder to see.
And I also have some viewers in chat who are talking about how you can really edit your offset and delay to be just how you like it on your setup, and how you can like change that if you're playing it at an arcade somewhere, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So shout outs to chat for being extremely informative about this game as well. I'm really happy. I'm learning a lot. Y'all are teaching me about the accessibility options.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did very poorly on that song, as you can see, and it's gonna boo at me. That's what it does when you fail. You can hear the crowd booing.
Aww.
Which is just rude, honestly. But you can see that I missed 188 notes. Heck, that's so many. Okay, so what can we do to make this song easier? Let's go check out what options we have for this. Oh, and I think that we've got a thing where you can spend your stream points to request songs as well if you like. So if you've got a lot of points, you should check that out. But I'm going to press tab to get into my menu and look at... Okay, so I basically use the same keys as for playing the notes as to navigate this menu, which is the keys Z, S, X, D, C, F, and V. And okay, so one option we have is we can add randomness, which I'm not going to do because that'll just make it harder, but that is a thing you can do. So right now random is off, and then there's regular random and S random, and the difference between those is whether you're randomizing the columns between each other or randomizing individual notes all over the place. And then mirror just flips it. The whole thing goes backwards. Yeah. Yeah, so like the leftmost lane will be on the right, and vice versa. So I'm not going to do that, but the next set of options is we've got it on normal difficulty, but we could change it to easy, hard, or extra hard. And we could try easy, and that like basically changes how good your timing has to be, I believe, per note. Sparko, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But
sorry. So for the bars, it's I don't think I've ever actually. I've played like one or two songs with easy mode, so I might be wrong too. I'm pretty sure it just like makes the how much bar it will drain or give back to you a little bit easier.
Oh, okay, cool. And then the next list is auto scratch means you don't have to use the turntable, which I obviously don't have a turntable. I've just got the shift key for the red turntable notes, but we could make it so I don't have to do that. But then there's also 5 keys, which means you only have to use 5 keys instead of 7. There's legacy note, which I believe it just uses an old version of the song chart. Is that correct?
So what legacy note does is it turns off charge notes if you're playing a song that has those.
Oh, okay, I was wrong about that. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that song didn't have any long notes, but for long notes you have to have good timing for both the beginning and the end of the note, and it's real hard. Key assist is, I think you only have to press one key whenever there's a combination of keys at the same time. Is that right?
I've never used that one myself.
Okay, cool. And then any key, you have to have the right timing, but you can press any key rather than the specific ones that it calls for. So I think for this, I'm gonna try 5 keys, and then the next list has to do with how much of the grid is hidden from you. So sudden, okay. Remind me what sudden is again. I think it's that it covers up the top part of the chart. So they come up all of a sudden before you have to hit them. And then, but then what is hidden? I've forgotten. Oh gosh. And then sudden and hidden, you can have them both together. Yeah, you got it, says Lado Copy. Oh, my, sorry, my terrible setup for my camera has just broken. I've just got it scotch taped to a thing above me. Okay, so let's try not messing with how hidden things are. But yeah, you can hide the top or the bottom of the chart if you want to, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so let's get out of this menu and try this song again with our new settings, which are easy and 5 keys instead of 7. Awesome. Let's see if I do any better.
Yay! So many awesome options. And options to make it more difficult, you know, if you're, you know, super skilled at the game. Definitely is a game that has, you know, a wide range of skill level, a super high skill ceiling. And that's awesome.
So before Beatmania IIDX came up, there was Beatmania, which actually was a 5-key version of this. So it's kind of like a shoutouts to that. Except the charts won't always make sense, you know, just because they're covering up the just the 6 and 7 keys. So it's, you know, the charts aren't made for it, but still, it definitely helps ease the, you know, ease the workload there when you just have the 5 notes to play instead of the 7.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really like how the game like tracks internally all your progress on everything. Like super easy to see how far you've come from when you started the game, or to be able to challenge yourself. And the rivals feature seems super cool as well.
Yeah, it's really interesting. When you send, or rather, when you beat one of your rival scores, you'll send the score over to their rival folder, and they can see, you know, what recent scores you've gotten and whatnot.
That's so cool. Sparko, how did you decide that this was the rhythm game that you wanted to play?
I just really enjoyed it getting into it. I started off with Dance Dance Revolution, which was not really as good at home, unfortunately. Like the home version controllers they had, well, the dance pads they had, you know, they weren't quite the same. Not that the PS2 controllers were as good for the arcade, but no, I really just liked it. It was really good, and I just kind of stuck on and off with it for a few years, and then just sort of when I started streaming on Twitch, some people were like, hey, you should stream this. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I did it.
It's awesome.
So as you can see, I still failed the song. But it did feel less overwhelming overall. So I want to try a thing. I want to see if we can make the options easier than that. Let's see. Let's do any key. Let's see what happens if we do any key. I know we're just doing the same song 3 times, but like I think this will be the last time for this song, but I want to see if we can get it to a point where I can pass a real hard song easily.
We compare and contrast.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'm literally using one key.
So it's just about the timing of the press.
Yeah, so you can really focus on your rhythms. Which is really making me realize this song has really hard rhythms. It's real fast.
Yeah, it looks really fast.
I mean, it's nothing compared to the songs that you're going to see Sparko play later, but for me, it's fast.
Alright, looks like we have one song in the queue for Sparko from Lad Okapai. Thank you for redeeming your points. I will be sure to write that down.
So, interestingly enough, I still failed. I'm very amused. Okay, it did give me an X score, but it didn't give me a miscount. And I think that's because I'm on easy mode? Not 100% sure. But one of the settings I've picked makes it so it doesn't bother to count your misses, which is interesting.
I would assume that any key would do that, honestly.
Oh, yeah, maybe. And the reason it's still a fail is you can see there's a green, like a life bar at the top left corner, and that has to do with what my score was, how my health bar was doing throughout the song, and toward the end it went real low. So,
it's a cool way to be able to like work your way up to a more difficult song, though. You could start with any key and then move to 5 and then move to 7 as like a progression.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this camera idea isn't working. So maybe Flagon, if you could, I don't know. Should we like give up on the camera? Maybe?
If it's not working out, I can figure out how to turn it off. Let's see. Do I know how to do that? That is the question.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it off from my end. Sorry about that,
okay,
everyone.
sounds
You won't
good.
be able to see you won't be able to see my fingers, but just know that I'm using a QWERTY keyboard, and yeah, you can use any QWERTY keyboard that you want. So, off we go back to the game, and what should we mess with next on these settings? Let's I think I'm gonna move back to yeah, I'm gonna turn any key off, but I want to play with these sudden and hidden settings and show what that does to things. So if we go sudden, and I go to a song, let's go to one that I can play. What's one that I like? Oh, this is a really nice song. Garden. And if I hold down the enter key, I think it'll like pause, and that'll give me time to mess with things a little bit.
Okay.
And then we can move this little screen so that it hides as much of the chart as I want.
And then how do I activate it?
I don't know why it's not.
And I think that's what that hidden thing is all about. Lad Okapi is talking about double play, where you use where you have 2 players at the same time, and it shows you 2 different charts for the same song. Actually, that's a thing I can show as well. I can show me trying to do double play as one player, which some people are real good at, and I'm not, but I can at least show what it looks like. Oops, I missed the first. I was distracted. There we go.
Hi, sorry. I thought I was muted and I was trying to figure out how to fix the thing and I was panicking. So sorry if you heard me on stream panicking.
Oh, no, it's all good. We didn't hear you panic. We only heard you be quiet.
Nice. All right, cool.
How did we hear that?
I figured out how to make the red go away. Yay! Is there a way to kind of tell how difficult a song is in relative to other songs? Is there like a difficulty scale?
Yeah, but it's a lie.
Songs are rated from 1 to 12. However, there is a lot of variance within the difficulties.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of different reasons why a song might be rated, the way that it is. And then sometimes you just question it and you're like, why? But it gives you a general idea.
Sure, and I'm sure it varies depending on like what your personal skills are in a certain area as well.
Yeah, that too. Like, some songs, depending on why they're rated a certain way, like say they have like a lot of a lot of chords, a lot of scales, like whatever your skill level is going to make certain things easier and certain things more difficult for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So that song I was able to pass. That's one that I've played a bunch before, and I really like it a lot. And so before I had a regular clear, and now because I was in easy mode, it gave me an E clear, which stands for easy clear. And I had, like I was talking about, I had the top part of the chart hidden. And I want to mess with some of those other settings too, like here, let me just go back to the settings here. So, oh gosh, I didn't even do the thing properly. I had selected sudden. Wait, is that what I did? I don't know. I get these things mixed up, to be honest. Let's go to lift and sudden. No, let's go to sudden and hidden. Yeah, let's do that. And let's turn off easy mode. And let's try random. Let's see, well, do we want to do random? That's a great question. Well, if we do the same song, you'll be able to see the difference. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so, once again, if I press enter, I can, yeah, okay, so they're kind of like hiding the top and the bottom of the chart at the same time. So, and it's going to be backwards from what it was before.
I think I know like one person who plays with hidden on, but I don't get it myself.
So interesting. We also have a viewer in chat that says there's another assist option that's in the arcade version called Expand Judge, which makes the timing window bigger. I think that's a really cool option. That would be neat if it was in this version as well. Having a little more leniency on when you have to hit the keys. That's really cool.
Yeah, having the bottom hidden is real hard.
So difficult!
And it's backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't do this at all. This is real hard.
That's such a bonus challenge. Like, wow. This is like an unassist. Yeah. Really is.
Yeah, because I kept I imagine you'll get used to it if you do it a lot, but I was thinking of where I stopped being able to see the chart as the point where I was supposed to press the notes, but that's too early.
Right.
So yeah, I kept pressing everything early basically. So my personal best is I only missed 7 notes, but this time I missed 343 notes. Oh my gosh.
That feels so hard because you have to like use your brain to input a delay on when to hit the note. That is wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go back to our settings and set things kind of back to normal. Okay, so we were originally going to talk about ways to make this game easier. So I want to try out key assist. I want to figure out what that is, and I want to go back to easy mode. And oh, and we can also talk about these settings here. So one thing that's on this second menu screen is offset. So we can change how early and late you have to hit the notes. So if you notice that you've got a lot of lates, you could move this number up, I believe, and that might account for that. And if you notice you've got a lot of earlies, you can go the other way. And I didn't actually pay attention to what I had, so I'm going to leave it in the middle for now. And then there's turning the movie off and on. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen the movie for this song. I'm going to turn that on for a sec, and hopefully it's not flashy. And then these ones are for showing you information like fast and slow, and like how your points are doing, and like compared to your target. And this is the little judge box. You can turn off the judge box for how many good notes you have. And then this is where your goods and greats appear on the screen. And that's it. So, let's go back to this one. We're going to have a video this time, and it's going to be on easy mode. And what else did I turn on? I totally forget. It wasn't legacy note. Key assist?
Was that one of them? I forget too.
Okay, so it's not a thing that lets you play only one note for chords, because I tried that and it judged me for it. So we got to figure out what this is.
I think in chat someone has said key assist makes 3+ note chords easier. You only have to hit 2 of the 3.
Okay, so this is the wrong song for that then, because I think there's only 2 note chords in this.
Yeah, I asked that too. I was like, what about 2 note chords? And it's like, no, those are the same. And I'm like, oh man.
Okay, so we gotta yeah, so I exited out of that song so we can go find a song that has 3 note chords, which means I have to remember what songs have that.
And also from chat, there it says you can move the pacemaker over and swap it with the video, but some people find that, just as distracting as the video. So, but it's cool that's an option.
Did they explain how to do that?
I do not know how to do that. How do we do that? I will ask.
I don't know myself, honestly. That's not a function that I've used.
Oh, they said off the top of my head, I also don't remember. It's some key combo. All right, well, chat, I'm gonna leave you to investigate.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what songs have 3 note chords. I think it's possible I've never cleared a song that has 3 note chords. I don't even know.
Oh, we got an answer from chat. Enter plus arrow left or right.
All right, thanks, Jamich.
Cool.
Like while you're in a song, or?
Yeah.
while you're in the song.
Oh, that is completely new information.
That's really
Gosh.
cool.
Learning. See, we're learning.
Whoa, that is really cool. And also some people in chat say, I find that more distracting. I find that less distracting, you know, but it's cool to have that option.
Yeah,
Right?
totally.
It's nice to have, I would think it would be nice to have the video farther away from where I'm looking. But so viewers can still see the video, but it's not as close to where I'm focusing it. But cool. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
For me personally, I would rather have the video closer because if I have the score right beside me, I am going to want to look at it.
Right.
So at some point, I changed the speed at which the notes move, and I think I need to change it back because it's actually sometimes easier to have the notes moving faster. So let's, oh gosh. Oh, hello. Back to normal. Yeah, this one also doesn't have chords in it, so oh well.
But that's good to know what it impacts.
Yeah.
I really love how different all the music videos are.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so I almost passed that song. I was distracted for a part of it, so I think I could have done it.
I think
but
you could have done it. Oh yeah.
pretty close.
That was really cool. It looked like there were lots of notes happening. You did really good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so there was that part where at the beginning I was distracted, and there was the part where I was trying to change the note speed. But yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at what else is in this menu. I'm going to switch back to normal mode, and auto scratch I think is more useful for when you have an actual turntable, because like the turntable tends to be pretty far away from the keys, and so being able to not have to stretch your hand that far, for example, and not having to, you know, if you have to scratch up and down, that can be a difficult thing to do while pressing the other keys. So auto scratch is good for that.
Since you don't have a turntable, do you have like a key that you're pressing instead?
Yeah, it's theoretically it's shift for up and control for down, but I only ever use shift, and that doesn't seem to matter.
Cool.
But yeah, it's a shift key, which is right next to my next key over, which is Z. So I don't have to stretch very far at all.
Nice.
And or if you're Scraggles, Dot says. So yeah, Sparko has a little bear who's very small, who sometimes people spend stream points to have Scraggles play a song, and Scraggles cannot reach the turntable at all. So
makes so much sense. That's so accessible for our little bear friend.
Yeah, I want to play more with 5 keys, I think, because that's pretty interesting to me. Okay, and then what other screens do we have here? Oh, we've looked at this one already. And this is where you can change what keys you're going to use. So you can see down the left side that for player 1, I've got Z through V. And then for player 2, I've got M through /. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'll show what double play looks like, even though I'm not good at it. And people can see what it's like to have 2 player charts on the same screen. So to do this, I think I just have to press one of the number keys on my number pad. Which one is it? The number 3. Okay, so you can see in the bottom right, it now says double. So now we can see that all the songs I've cleared in double mode is this one song. I Was the One. Although, do I have a full combo? I do. I have full comboed this song, 511, in double play mode. So let's see if I do any good at it. Let's give it a go. The first part is like fast, so... Okay, I gotta remember where all the notes are.
Interesting.
It's been a while since I've tried this. So technically I'm not failing right now. You can see that my life bar is in the red area.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So that was me not failing a double play song in basically the easiest song in the game.
That's really cool, though. Wow.
Yeah. It's a pretty good challenge. And I actually, speaking of key mapping, when I first started playing this game, I found the default key mapping, which I'm using now, too hard. And so I changed it so that all of the notes I'd have to press are right next to each other in one long row. So Z, X, C, V, B, N, M. And I found that easier for quite a long time. But then the first time I tried double play, there obviously wasn't room to have both hands next to each other that way. And so I decided to switch back to the regular key mapping in case I ever want to get serious about double play, so that I would be sort of used to the layout of having the blue notes on top of the white notes, like more like a piano is laid out. And now that I'm getting used to it, I like it better. The reason for that is a lot of the charts are designed around that layout of having blue keys on top of white keys. And so sometimes you'll have patterns where it makes sense. More like, for example, if you have to play all the white keys in a row or all the blue keys in a row, and they're just like right there, right next to each other, it's a lot easier to get my brain around in this current layout. So, yeah, however, you don't obviously have to use the default layout. You can change it to whatever you want.
Very cool. Yeah, remapping is just, the simplest form of accessibility, I feel, just being able to place the keys where they feel most comfy for you.
Yeah. So now I've switched back to single mode, but I see that someone has mentioned me in the chat, but I think I missed what they said.
Oh yeah, Loud Occupy said, if you want to learn double player, feel free to rival me. Can send some cool charts over.
Cool. I think that's pronounced Okapi.
Okapi. Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. I will definitely check that out. Yeah, you can add people as a rival, and then you can compare your score with other people's scores while you're playing, which is really cool. And so, yeah, I've switched back to single mode, and I'll show you my rival folder. So here is where... Oh, I'm going to change the order that it lists the songs. You press the number 2 on a QWERTY keyboard to switch the order of the songs. This is the order I usually like to have it in, which is just like they're in order by level difficulty. So 4 at the top, and then 5, and then 6. But basically in this list, you get all the songs that your rivals have gotten a better score than you on. Well, not all of them. There's like a limit to how many go in this folder. But yeah, all of these songs that are in this folder are songs that your rivals are better than you at. And you can like challenge yourself and try to do better than them. This one, yeah, I've never played this one before. I want to check it out. Gosh. But what settings should we have while we work on this? Oh, this fourth menu is for giving yourself a mission, and you get points or bits for clearing your missions. And right now I'm on a mission. It's just like once I get 15 clears, just like pass a song without failing, I'll get 600 points. And once you have a bunch of points, you can spend them on new songs, which is a nice thing to work your way toward as well while you're playing. I kind of just want to selfishly play this song and see what it's like, because I've never played it before. So.
Yeah, I can't actually hear the song due to just how things are set up here, but Sour Please. This song is definitely a banger.
This is pretty fun. Hooray! Oh, I won. Nice. It's always nice when I try a song for the first time and I don't fail.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I don't
awesome.
I don't like when the game boos at me.
But nice job.
Thanks. Cool. That was fun. So, okay, we gotta figure out what other things we can show. I think. Do you want to take over Sparko after the first hour and you do the second hour? Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay,
Woo.
cool. So we got to figure out what we want to show off before that. So like probably more ways of making the game not so hard. Probably. Yeah. What have we not shown off yet in that regard? Oh, actually, here's a weird thing. Sometimes hard mode is easier, and I'll tell you the specific circumstances in which that's the case. If there's a song that you do really pretty good at through most of it, but then like right at the end, for example, or just for a real short time, there's a really, really hard section, and you fail just because of that one really hard section. Okay, the way the hard life bar is set up is you start at 100%, and you fail out when you get to 0%. Whereas the normal life bar, you fail when you're below 80%. So if you can survive and not get all the way to 0% in that one really hard section of a song, then hard mode is the way to go, because you pass if you're just over 0%. So, oh, I didn't mean to pick this song again. What I want to do is find a song that's like that, if I can recall what song is like that. I think I've got an idea in mind for a song that's like that, and I think Airflow is the answer. Okay, so Airflow is a song that I recall that has like a real hard section, like not a very long section, and the rest of it's kind of okay. So I'm going to go alphabetically. There's all kinds of ways to find the songs in your list. This is alphabetical. There's by how well you did on them. There's by how your rivals did on them. what level they are, what style they are, and this whole like style list thing is like, I don't know, Sparko can probably explain it, but it's like, I guess when they were released chronologically or something.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We started with the first style, and then after 10 style, they just started giving them names instead of numbers. But I mean, like you can see in the logos, it'll still say like, you know, the number. At least I think in most of them, if not all of them.
And then there is a way to, when you've got a song selected, how do you switch from normal to hyper? Or maybe you don't know because you don't use a QWERTY keyboard.
Yeah, I use the select button, but I don't know what your equivalent would be.
Oh well, let's try it in normal mode because I can't remember how to get to hyper. And normal and hyper and another are just different charts for the same song, and usually normal is the easiest one. So you can play the same song in 3 different ways usually.
Chat has said numpad 1 should do it.
Oh, heck.
It's all good.
Okay.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle. Probably people might not know that reference. That's a reference to the G.I. Joe cartoon. At the end of every episode, they'd have like a lesson, and they'd say, "Now I know, and knowing is half the battle."
That's adorable.
So now that I'm in hard mode, my entire life bar at the bottom there is red, and that means that I'm winning as long as I'm still playing. Because as soon as I get to 0%, it'll quit the song. Unlike normal mode, where you can keep playing even if you're failing. This is such a cute song.
It really is. I like it. I like the music. The music video is really wholesome. She's just flying around.
Yeah, this is a nice good classic song too. It's been around for quite a while.
Do new songs get added periodically?
Yeah, they do. So they're currently up to the 27th, I believe, style in the arcade version. So usually the way that the Infinitas works here is they'll add some new songs monthly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try pressing 1 and play the more difficult version of this same song. There we go. So if I press 1 again, it'll take me through so level 3 difficulty, level 5 difficulty, and level 7 difficulty. I'm going to try the hyper chart, which is level 5. Because I'm pretty sure I recall this song having a really BS hard section at the very end. Actually, maybe the whole thing is hard. Never mind. Maybe I can't even do that song. I don't know. I'm gonna give it one more go and try to really focus, and let's see how far I can get. Okay, focus. Okay, yeah, so the beginning was hard, and then this part's normal. Or, like, doable by me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then it had another hard section.
Spikes all over.
So
Like that. It's got a few, like, it's got some tricky spots, but then there's easier spots in the middle.
yeah, it's weird. But there are songs in this game that, like, I have failed on normal mode and passed on hard mode. It's really weird. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I've played for about an hour. Do you want to take over, Sparko? We'll have a little quick break and switch over our screens, and then you can come back and show off some really tough songs.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yay! Okay, we'll be right back in just a minute.
Woo! One.
Just
Hello.
through some sevens. Hi.
Hello, we're back. Awesome. So, and we've even got a couple of requests for Sparko to play.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to start just by warming up and playing a song, or do you want to start by showing some different settings?
I'm definitely going to take a little bit of a warm up before we go. So usually I like to warm up. I mean, when I do it for my personal stream, in fact, I should set some missions. Usually when I do it for my stream, I'll just go through the AAA missions and warm my way up that way. But, you know, if I'm not doing anything specific, I'll just, you know, choose whatever song is good and call it. So, I don't know, Bridal Festival. That's good, right?
Nice.
So I'm going to try it out on rRandom, which is kind of a new feature. By the way, so if you haven't noticed, so some of you might have noticed, I'm actually playing on a newer version of Infinitas. There was an update dropped, I think it was just about a week ago or something, pretty recent. The game runs a little differently, and there's also a few new features. So for this one, I am using rRandom, which for random, it can shuffle any of the columns with any of the other columns. rRandom shifts them all over, so the pattern stays technically the same, just shifted, if that makes sense.
Mm,
Yeah.
cool. That's really neat.
Yeah, so one thing that's pretty much recommended to play, or that's recommended, is that if you can play on random, it'll sort of help you learn to do more awkward patterns. But there's a point where it's kind of diminishing returns, where like if I were to play random on a 10, I would just be struggling because I would barely be able to follow that. But if I can play like random on like 7 and 8 charts, it's just awkward enough that I can sort of learn my way through it. So let's just try this warm up here.
Yeah, nice.
I forgot to mute myself. I'm sorry for the taps.
It's okay.
I suppose, Flygon, you could force mute Sparkover if you wanted.
Oh, okay. On Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. I have the power.
Nice.
I love looking at the turntable. Like it's so interesting to me. I love how it lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Possibly one day I will get a fancy controller, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I like that you don't have to have one, that you can just play on a keyboard or whatever you like.
Absolutely.
What a cute video, gosh.
It's so adorable.
Okay.
And unmute. Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Great job. That was awesome.
Thank you. So yeah, so the game plan for anyone who doesn't know, I was supposed to mute myself so my key taps wouldn't be way too far off the sounds, but that's okay. We're forgetful sometimes, but I'll do it on the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, I had a thought in my head for what I wanted to talk about right after, and I sort of forgot.
Did it have to do with either the update to the game or the settings that you're going to pick?
No. It was something completely random, and I was going to talk about it, and it's gone. So that's
Heck.
okay.
Okay.
Big heck, that's okay. So yeah, we're just warming up with some fun sevens for now.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll a couple songs in it, I'll get into the song requests, so please be patient
Yeah.
with.
Oh yeah, sounds great.
Don't forget to mute.
Oh no!
All right, I'm on it, everyone. Don't worry.
So yeah, I really like that we've got different players here who are different skill levels, so we can see like really complicated songs as well as some easier ones, and people can get a sense of like the range of difficulty in the game.
It's really just impressive how many songs there are, and like, it's really cool.
Yeah, there's so many. There's hundreds and hundreds of songs, and like, it can take a really long time to save up enough bits for all of them.
Mm-hmm. It's so mesmerizing to watch.
Yeah. Lado Cappy says Infinitas is up to like 800 songs with all the song packs, and that's not even the complete 2DX library. Wow.
Wow.
Great job, Sparko.
Ooh, oh, okay, you're unmuted now.
I'm out of jail. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Sparko Show. Yeah, that song, it's a little bit of an older song. I love that song. It is so good. It is so very good. Yeah. So let's see. One more warm-up song. I'll move on to an 8, I think.
Oh.
And then, probably one of my favorite songs here, actually. Which I think maybe I could have saved the 11 to play that to show off an 11 a little bit, but you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
I love the names of all the songs.
Yeah, like what does that mean even?
I have no idea.
I love the little dancing dots in this video.
Me too. They're so cute. The colors are all really, really lovely. I wonder who Sparkle has set as the rival, because the red means rival, right?
Yeah, the
Or it can be your goal.
yeah, the red one is your target.
Okay, okay.
And it does in the Japanese on that little red box does say rival.
Nice.
But I'm not sure what rival though.
Oh,
So
someone in chat says it's currently set to the average of all of her rivals. Very cool.
oh, thank you for the info.
That's really neat. There really is a lot of information on the screen.
It really is.
Yeah.
So if you noticed me miss like the first 3 notes of the song, that was me remembering to mute myself at least.
Yeah! I was like, oh wait, I don't hear clicks anyway. Yay!
So yeah, you can see my scores are definitely a lot lower than what my PBs are. 2 reasons. The random is sort of being a little bit different from that, but also I'm playing out of my speakers. Usually I'm playing out of my headphones, but just for marathon settings, that's what I'm doing today. Anyway, I think I'm ready to get into some of the requests, hopefully, even though I think an 11 is the first one that was requested. I think... Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh no.
Why would anyone do this to me? How would somebody do that to me? So speaking of the rivals, actually, just because I know you were asking a little bit about that, so I've got... The way the rivals works is you can have... 5 different people in there, because of course your score is on there as one. I was about to say you have 6 people there. So you can see I've got a fairly good range of people on my range or of my thing. Like early there on the bottom there, like he can pass songs and I can time songs, so we have a very good rivalry that way. Mira and Traxer, they're generally a lot better at the hard songs than I am, and I can usually give them a good run for the money on the easier songs. And then there's Dotface, who is just kind of amazing at everything, and I can beat him on about 7 songs out of the like thousands we've got in there, so I might have to work a little harder. Anyway, we're gonna play an 11 as the 4th song, so let's all cry together.
Here we go!
I did not mute. I'm gonna restart.
Well, Lado Cappy said you can play something else before Rotterdam Shogun.
But 2DX is all about bad ideas.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, this is really fast.
There's so much happening.
And the 4 chords? Holy wow. So I assume when it has a line after it, does that mean that you have to like hold it down?
Yes, and your timing has to be correct at both the beginning and the end of the note.
Woof! Releases are important. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. So having like some keys held down while you're pressing other keys and whew.
It's very fast.
It's very fast. Also the music video is
Yeah.
very silly.
Yeah.
How do you tell which notes are you have to use the little turny table?
The red ones on the left are the turntable.
Oh, okay.
So like the short ones, you just have to flick it, like turn it a little bit. But the long turntable notes, yeah, like Okapi
Oh
said,
yeah.
you have to keep spinning it for a long time and then flick it back the other direction right at the end.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool.
Great job! Wow.
Pretty good, actually.
That was
I didn't
awesome.
expect that.
Wow, you cleared it. Great job.
Whoop,
That
whoop.
and I raised the score by 151 points. That's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
And you missed
Sure that.
26 fewer notes than before. Oh my gosh.
Right?
That was
Great
so
job.
fun to watch. That was really cool.
Thank you, and thank you for that request. Yeah, very happy on that. To be able to improve that much, it really helps.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want to hear what all of your other requests are? Do you want me to pick one?
I mean, just one at a time can be okay.
I requested the Another Chart of Garden.
Oh no, that's a 10.
Oh no.
How about something a little easier, just to give me a little handbrake?
Okapi requested. I don't actually know how to pronounce this, so I'll paste it into the chat.
I see it in chat. I think I know which one that is. It's also a 10. Okay.
Chupatsushin Ko. Chupatsushin Ko.
Also
Something.
play a song or something.
Yeah, go ahead, take a little break. We'll get through the queue for sure.
Oh, we will. I like break songs. Yeah, the train song. So that song that was requested has a very good music video. I've got AAA on that. Let's just. Oh, you know what? I just saw a song that I really enjoy. Illuminate is probably, when I first saw this song, I really liked it like the very first time I played it. So let's just play this for a fun little break, and then we'll get back into some trickier charts.
Okay. Sounds good.
Wow, just like the line of turntables there, it's like, whoo. So interesting. Yeah, I can see there's just so much content here. I can see how you play this for, you know, so many years, and it still be really exciting and fun to play and to watch. I love watching it every time. Every time I see it, I love watching it.
Yeah.
It's really funny because like I'm a musician in real life. I play clarinet and trumpet, but I am so bad at rhythm games. Like I'm really not good at that. It's hard for me to keep track of everything that's happening at the same time. It's like a totally different skill set, I feel.
Yeah.
Very different skill set, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Garden you said was the next one? On the another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that was random. I meant to play that last one on our random. That's okay though. We still had fun.
Yeah. Check your settings before the next song. Yeah, I want to see how difficult this one is in its harder chart because I like playing this one on its normal chart.
Mm-hmm. I love how people in the chat know all the music videos to all the like they're like, oh yeah, this song. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, some of these runs are so fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, that ending. Holy.
Yeah.
They booing me. Ouch.
Oh,
No, I'm cheering you on. I thought that was awesome.
rude. Yeah. What a mean game.
Yeah, that's the thing. For a lot of the charts, sometimes you just need to get through the ending to win.
True.
So Sparko, can you explain where you got your controller from?
I ordered this controller from the internet. I believe the website was gamo2.com. And this actual model itself, I believe, has been discontinued, but they do have some other arcade-style controllers that that you can purchase. There are some that are considerably better, according to most people, but this one's pink, so, you know, it gives me powers.
Yeah, I agree. And do you know if it's like if the buttons are the exact size as the arcade machine and the turntable is the same?
I believe the turntable is smaller on this version, but I could be wrong.
Oh. Okay, cool. And Okapi says the best controller for your money is Phoenix Swan.
Yes, that's a very popular one, but
Cool.
it's not pink.
Not pink.
I know.
Aww.
Bad.
Turntable is smaller, but the spacing is arcade accurate. Okay, cool.
So anyway, we're going to try something very difficult.
Woo!
Yay!
Remember how you were trying like easy bar? I'm going to try hard bar.
Yeah.
I mean, you were also trying hard bar, but you were trying to talk about the benefits of hard bar. I'm talking about I'm playing a 10 where I have 89 misses on this song, and I probably can't expect to pass it, but we're going to take a look at it.
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't mute myself. Oh, wait, this is a long intro. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, amazing.
This video is so cute. What a good dance.
Yes, the choreography. I've actually seen this one before. I totally recognize it.
Yeah.
I really like how it's a mixture of like some of the videos are cartoons, some of them are like the choreography, some of them are just like shapes. It's a nice diversity of videos.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, 300 combo. Oh. Yeah, I guess the combo just stacks up really quickly because there's so many notes.
Yeah. Heck. Those fast runs. Amazing.
Heck.
Wow.
I'll definitely try that again, I think. But yeah, so that's why hardbar can be very difficult.
Yeah, wow.
Let's try that one more time, though. Shoutouts to Right Dancer. That is goals right there.
Yeah. That was really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, good luck.
You can do this. Let's get some hype and encouragement in the chat, everyone.
Yeah.
Sparko's got this. Yes, Bears. Bears good. Yes. Yes. I love the Bears. I love all of the participation chat. You're the best. Yeah, watching the health bar is super interesting. Yeah, it's cool how you can like work your way back up.
Didn't quite pass that one, but I got there. So those are some amazing bears in chat. Look at all those
I
bears.
know! I was so happy!
Nice. Great job.
Thank you. My timing was definitely more off on that one. I find myself really inconsistent when I'm not playing with the headphones on, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Was there something else in the requests?
Yeah, there's two things in the requests.
All right.
I requested airflow, and
All right.
Tawali requested damage per second.
Nice. Done. Now, I remembered where to find airflow. There it is. All right. Now, the another chart of airflow is, remember how the hyper chart was very, you know, some difficult parts and then some break parts and then, you know, some difficult parts. Some of the parts are very angry at you.
Oh no. Good luck.
That's slow down.
Yeah. Wow. Good job.
Yeah, that's a really interesting chart just because it's kind of so all over the place.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's a really good song.
I'm very impressed. I really like how this game has different charts for the same song. But yeah, so it's cool how you can keep playing the same song as you improve as a player. What other settings were we going to show off for making things hard mode?
I was going to show off the EX hard bar at a point where it's appropriate. This song, not so much. I am going to try the hard bar on this one, though, because 60 misses in a song that I haven't played in a little while, I think it's worth a try.
You can do
Nice.
this!
I mean, there's not too many other things you can do to really make it more difficult, I don't think. I mean, from a personal standpoint, I could make the speed of the notes very, very slow, but it's just not fun to me. That's
Yeah.
bad if you're me.
I think I should probably explain why it might be harder for the notes to go slower, because that's counterintuitive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got you.
Yeah. So basically, when there's a lot of notes happening quickly in a song, like as the songs get harder, there's a lot of notes at once. If the notes are moving slowly, there's a ton of notes on the screen at the same time, and it's very distracting. Whereas if you have the notes move more quickly down the screen, then you only have so many notes to focus on at a time, and it can help you focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on, which I find really cool. It was really weird to me when somebody finally told me that I should make my notes move faster, and it made it easier for me. But like when I was just playing level 1 and 2 songs, it wasn't so bad. But as I started playing level 3 and 4 songs, it started to get hard at the slow speed. So yeah, speeding up the notes as you get better is good.
Awesome, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song is so cute. I see it matches the emote. It's so adorable. I get the reference
Aww.
now. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm in on the joke. I get it. It's a very cute character. I love it.
Yeah. I love how happy it looks. Aw, that was tough. Good job. Oh look, you got points for doing perfect great notes.
Oh, I am bad, and I forgot to unmute. This is my fault. Hi, Sparko.
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, you'll definitely like notice if in the rival data, there's definitely like different skills to be said for things. Like I have a regular clear, but I have a higher score than a few other people. It's just a lot of different things like that will definitely be a factor. Anyway, there's a song that I've been trying to get the EX hard clear on for a while now, and it's very difficult. So the hard bar drains your notes, relatively quickly. The EX hard bar just does it quite a lot faster. It's quite dangerous if you miss like anything.
So you should really only use it on songs you can full clear where you don't miss any notes?
Very few notes recommended. I think it's about 20%. Oh, actually, Dot just said that in chat. They're 20% per one note missed.
Oh gosh. So you can miss 5 notes in a row and die.
It's scary.
Wow.
Oh, too late for my mission. Yeah. So, this game uses bits, which is in-game currency to be used to unlock songs, which is done by missions. I forgot to set mine. That's okay.
Oh yeah, thought Sparko is reading chat. Sparko is quite the multitasker. They can do many things at the same time. It's very impressive.
It really is. It really is.
Oh, thank you, Dot, for the kind words. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, this is really cozy and fun. Yeah, Tuesday and I started this show because I was with them and they were playing Celeste for the first time for Game of the Month. I'm a Celeste speedrunner and we talked about all the cool accessibility options. And everyone in chat was like, you should talk more about accessibility in games. So this is now our third show, if you count Celeste as the first one. And it's been really fun.
Yeah.
And I'll announce at the end of the show what I'll be doing next month. Very excited about it.
Yeah.
One more feature that we hadn't exactly explained, which actually would have been very important for this song. So, the regular charge notes.
Yeah?
Well, there's also the HCN, which is totally called heck charge notes. Yeah, heck is definitely the real word that they use for that.
Does it actually mean hyper or something like that?
No, it's a slightly ruder word that is also 4 letters long.
Oh, really?
Yes, the official name for them.
No way.
Yes. So with the charge notes, you can as soon as you let go of it, it's gone. It's lost forever. With the heck charge notes, if you miss it, you have to hit it again, or it's going to keep draining your life bar. So,
wow.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's
I know.
rude.
The language in that, it's quite something.
The heck charge notes.
For clearing something, it's very difficult. Yeah. Do we happen to have any more requests at all?
No, we don't.
All
actually.
right.
So, if anyone wants to make Sparko play something, you don't have to know song titles. You could put genres, or you could put play your favorite song, or play a real hard song, or play a cute song, or play a rap song, or whatever you like. Yeah, you should spend your points on making Sparko play things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get so excited to play the songs that I forget to mute.
It is totally fine. I will be better this time about remembering it then. Tuesday can help me remember.
Yeah.
God, there are just so many really cool options. It's awesome. Tuesday, do you find it difficult to like navigate through some of the menus since it's not all in English, or you find that you've kind of figured it out?
Yeah, it's I do know a little bit of Japanese, but not so much the kanji characters. So it's sort of a matter of like memorizing where things are, and what buttons you push to make what happen. And yeah, at first it was really difficult for me to figure out how to even make menus happen because like it wasn't obvious to me what buttons to push on the keyboard. But yeah, I got a bunch of help from other people, like people who came to my chat to watch, which was really nice.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
So over time, you're getting more familiar with it and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Great job, Sparko.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you. Ah.
Yeah, Tuali is saying shoutouts to It's Too Early, who helped me a lot early on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, It's Too Early has some great resources as well. Like he made a whole spreadsheet of songs in this game, so you can duplicate the spreadsheet and track what songs you have access to and that kind of thing. It's really nice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's done a lot for the community. So I know people were talking about this song earlier, so maybe I should give it a go. It's one of the newer songs. It would be available to you in the newer update version. It's quite a good song.
And Okapiang Gospel also made a rival spreadsheet, which is also partially hosted by It's Too Early as well.
That's awesome.
Oh, this is an interesting song with the chopped up vocals. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is really cool how uniquely styled a lot of the different songs are as well. Like, you can play different songs that you think that you like the different styles of, because there's just so many to choose from.
Yeah. Tuali quit playing this game for 11 years, and then this community brought them back. That's awesome. Yes, you can link It's Too Early's Discord. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Ooh, looking like close to a PB, it looks like.
Ooh.
I love the bars. It makes it really easy as a viewer to be able to know what's going on. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Oh, not quite a AAA. Almost though.
That was
real
really close. Yeah, wow.
There. Yeah, I got the AAA of this within the last week and the full combo. I was very excited for that. It was a very good session that day.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with chat while also paying attention to what's happening on screen, and I'm not as good a multitasker as you are.
We're going to try another hard song.
Yay!
Which will be a big challenge for me, but I will try.
Okay.
It's awesome you're challenging yourself. This is great. I love this little cartoon. It's so cute.
I love it.
Thanks for hanging out, Dotface. Stay safe. Thanks for answering all my questions in the chat. And everyone else in chat who's been so awesome and giving us a lot of awesome, great information. I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
So what does the hyper level 5 at the bottom left mean?
Okay, so that's level 9, I believe. The
Oh.
font is a little tricky.
Yep.
But level 9 means the difficulty rating, and hyper means it's the second of 3 charts for this song. So every song, well, not every, but most of the songs have normal, hyper, and another, which are kind of weird names.
Yeah.
But hyper means it's the second chart of 3 for that song. And that particular chart is level 9 difficulty.
Very cool. That looked like a tough one, Sparko. I think you're still muted if you are talking. I have not muted you.
Hi, I'm Sparko.
Oh, hey!
Good call on that.
Yeah!
Alright, let's maybe look at another 10. I'm gonna play a very cute song. You know what, let's leave the hard bar on just to be very ambitious. Let's try and be ambitious here.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're having fun. So I as a note, I showcased this on a marathon on this channel, I guess a couple months ago, and the focus of that was for just like really fun music videos, and I'm still kind of trying to keep that in mind, just to keep them a lot of fun. By the way, shout out to Smooch. I like this song. The end.
Smooch!
I've definitely seen this song a lot on Sparkover's channel. The video is very familiar.
Oh, it's such a cute video! I like how the colors match the bars on the right side of the 3 girls.
Oh! I didn't even notice that. That's so cool.
I love it. So are all these games these songs specifically made for this game, or are they like licensed and put in the game? Okay.
So there's a lot of Beatmania games in the arcade. There's like dozens of Beatmania arcade machines, and they all had their collection of songs. And a lot of the songs in this game come from those arcade games as well. But maybe someone in chat has info about like how many songs were made specifically for this version of this game.
I'm very proud of that pass.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
good job.
That was great.
We are sneaking a photo of this one as soon as all the bars clear off.
What a cute
Yeah,
song.
Heart
love
clear.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Very good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Tuwali says there's only a few songs in Infinitas that were made just for Infinitas.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I guess most of them come from earlier Beatmania games.
Mm.
Do any of them come from elsewhere? Tawali, do you know? Or Sparko, do you know? Like from just musicians that have like released songs on albums or whatever.
I mean, I know sometimes there are like licensed songs that come in and then disappear just because of licensing issues that way.
Oh.
But yeah, Konami is cheap. They don't want to pay for, other songs. They get rid of them right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. There's a small number of licensed tracks, mostly limited to the arcade for a few iterations. Okay, yeah. So I guess it's actually cheaper for them to get people to make songs specifically for the games rather than licensing pop songs or whatever.
Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense.
Cool.
I had this song stuck in my head the other day, so I was thinking of playing it.
Yeah!
Nice.
No idea how the EX bar will go, but let's see.
I believe. Ooh, this music video is super glitchy.
Yeah, it's weird. And it seems to have words that don't relate to the song.
I agree. Olives. Amazing.
Oh, PB?
Let's go, let's go!
The danger of the EX bar is if you fail, your PB is gone.
No, that's so sad.
That will happen.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I was very close to my score. So it'll show on the chart actually, like see up at the top, sort of top leftish, it'll say 803 notes, and then beside that it'll say I'm dead on note 767. That's right, you can die in Beatmania 2DX. It's kind of scary.
Wow.
Wait, so that dead box doesn't show up for me usually, is it? You have to be on hard for that to show up?
Yeah, because you still make it through the song when it's not on hard mode.
Right.
So like this shows you like the note that like it was done at.
Wow.
Right, okay, that makes sense. You can fail with a full combo if you try hard enough.
It's true, because you also get penalized. So, I forget, did we explain the mechanics of pours and how some of them are real and some of them are fake?
No, we did not.
Go
We should do
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
Alright, are you comfy enough to explain that?
I think so. Okay, so my understanding is that some pours are notes that you're supposed to play that you missed, but other pours are notes that you play that you were not supposed to play. Is that correct? And then...
Yes,
Sorry? Oh, Sparko is muted now. Yeah, so I think the idea is that if you full combo, you hit all the notes in a song, and then after the very last note, you hit a bunch of wrong notes over and over and over and over.
Right, because you're just putting in additional notes.
Then you make yourself die, even though you full comboed, which is silly.
Additional notes are okay if they're not close to an existing note. Interesting.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. Well, some of these charts are so dense that there's no way to stay away from
True.
an existing note. Yeah. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh, Garby, are you playing this game too? I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Nice.
I had a really big combo into that going into the ending of that song. Wow.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was so good.
Like in the
Great job.
900s.
Woo!
Nice.
PB on that too. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll share a picture of that.
That was an awesome PV.
Hey.
Well
So
done.
that could have been a potential EX hard clear. Maybe. But okay, so one thing I actually did mean to talk about and then realized I was muted. So pretty much for, as we said, it's like 20% for a miss on the EX hard clear. So usually if I have like 15 or fewer miscount, I'll usually be comfy to try it out just because they're usually, spread throughout the song. However, some charts, if you just get a lot of misses in one spot, it can be very difficult to EX hard clear it, even if you have a very small number of misses. Anyway, how many more songs do I have here?
I'm not sure if we have any other requests. Do we have any other requests Tuesday?
Oh, I mean, as far as time goes.
Oh, no, we don't have any requests right now.
Probably one
so
or
you
two
can do
more.
whatever you like.
Well, I have two. I was looking at the time, and I have two songs in mind. So this is the traditional play the song at the end of my stream song for my own personal stream. So
Yay!
Let's do it.
very cute. And cute video.
Yay. I love that tradition of like, oh, we're gonna, nice comfy end of stream song. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Way too cute.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you so much, Sparkover, for coming to play this game with us. That was really good. I really like that. Yeah, I got to show what the game is like at the earlier levels and with the different assist options on, and that you got to show what it's like when it's harder, and so we had a nice variety. That was cool. Trying to keep up with chat, but I think I've missed some things. I apologize, but hopefully no one had questions for me that I missed. Sparko, what is coming up for you on your channel?
On my channel, let's stop and think. What day is it today? It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so every Tuesday and Friday, I actually play this game on my own channel. Though this week, Tuesday is going to have to be bumped to another day just because of some GDQ-related things. But for the most part, Tuesday and Friday, I'll play this on my channel. I'm also doing a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer practice right now, just because we're in the tournament for that. I had a race earlier today. I won it. Hooray!
Yay! Good job.
That's mostly what I'm focusing on right now. I'm going to have to probably get into some speedrun derusting soon, just because of the because of some marathons coming up later on this year. But yeah, that's what's going on in Sparko's world.
Awesome. And then coming up on Edge Case Collective, tomorrow we have Game of the Month, which is, do you recall the name of the game, Flygon?
Yes, Mortician's Tale.
Right. That should be interesting. And then on Tuesday, we've got Rogues Gallery, which is a regular show all about roguelikes. And then Rando Night is on Wednesday. But yeah, if you if you give us a follow, you can check out those things, and give Sparkover a follow as well. And Flygon, tell me about our next assists per game.
Alright, so our next assist per game, we do this once a month. I'm really excited. I'm going to be showing off the assist mod of Cuphead. This is a fan-made mod. It allows for changing of your health, giving yourself extra coins if you want to. I played through Cuphead on the Switch with my brother, and it took us like months and months and months to get through. It's a super difficult game. I'm excited to play it again with some of the accessibility options in mind on my own on the channel. Should be really fun.
Yay, that's awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And now we're going to go and raid Kate Libsey, who is doing a celebration stream with Jackbox games, which sounds like a lot of fun. So once again, thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for being such a great chat with so much info and so many great comments and some requests. And it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate all of you. You're all great.
Yay, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Bye.